Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Jimmy, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to talk about a very rare under the basket specialist build, but you already know, if I'm going to drop a rare build, it's still going to be really good. So it's not like I'm dropping rare builds just because, because of the name. Like, I'm dropping rare builds because of the name, and they're actually really good. So we're going to go 6'8", 210 pounds with a 7'1" wingspan, okay? Now, what you're gonna see here is that there's a lot of just basically hitting every single attribute to where the value makes sense. So close shot 86, as you see, you get float game on gold. 75 driving layup gives you layup mix master. You can use max 1+2s on here. Obviously, I love the max +2 on physical finisher to get that on gold. You have an 82 driving dunk, but you will see cat breakers are going to take care of that. And then, of course, 75 standing dunk. That's really high, but at the end of the day, there's still an opportunity if you want to use cat breakers here to get it up higher, to get the silver rise if you can or whatever. But again, it's perfectly fine with the 75. 79 post control. Excuse me. This is because now you're able to get that post fade phenom on gold. You already have the 80 mid range, and you have an 82 3 ball, which you can use one cat breaker here to get to 83, which will give you limitless on bronze. So that's another one you want to open up with. 85 free throw is a must for a lot of us that play a lot of rec. Then here on the playmaking, the ball head and speed of ball, don't worry about it. Cat breakers are going to take care of this also, okay? Then when we come over here to the defense, 74 interior to get that post lockdown, 83 perimeter defense. You just need to use 2 cat breakers here, and that will get you the on-ball menace on silver. Then you have steel, right? 67 steel, that gives you bronze glove and bronze interceptor. Again, max +1 opportunities here, max +2 opportunities here for interceptor. Then you have your block, 74. So you can see that we have all these bronze badges laid out. But again, like I said, what really gonna set this build apart is once we start looking at these cat breakers. 75 offensive and defensive rebound is really big. So now you can put yourself in a situation if you wanted to get rebound chaser. Again, the cat breakers can take care of that too. Again, I'm telling you, man, really special here. 84 speed, 85 agility, 83 strength, which will give you the brick wall on silver. Again, use a max +1, get that on gold, and it's gonna be really remarkable to be a shooting guard that can set big body screens. We all know that gold brick wall is once you start getting these really dramatic animations. And then your vert on an 83 get you pogo stick on Hall of Fame. But as you can see, this is going to be an absolute juggernaut of a build, especially once the cat breakers come out here. I'm telling you, listen, remember, this build is 6'8". This ain't a small build. This is a tall build. 6'8", okay? When we come over here to the takeovers, obviously you have the sharpshooting takeover, but the big one, of course, to me, you already know how I like it, man. Poster machine. So we will be able to get this poster machine. I think that this is going to be one of the compiest ones. Now, again, you can use your custom takeovers. That's another one that I always like to tell y'all. Make sure you use your custom takeover to be able to really truly get the best value for a build like this, because this build at the end of the day is still going to be, even though the physicals are off the chart, like physicals are crazy, this is still going to be, it's a two-way build. It's a two-way. So have good perimeter defense and have every ability to score at the 3 level, right? You're gonna be able to finish at the basket. You're gonna be able to shoot threes, dunk, standing dunks. You can be able to work in the post, fades, etc. You'll be able to do it all. And you also have a 75 pass accuracy, which is really strong also. So just keep that in mind. Like, this is not no fluky, again, like I said, it's not just a rare build that you just sitting there just, oh, it's a rare build, but I'm never gonna make it because it's trash. Nah, this under the basket specialist is actually really good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is this, as you already know, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the cap breaker potential. Very important here. Again, I'm in a little different boat than some of y'all. I have 15 cap breakers. All right. So as you can see, I have 13, but then when you use your specialization, you get another 2. So I have 15. Okay. But if you don't have 15, that's perfectly fine. You just go ahead and utilize where you think is the most needed. But the first thing here is you want to get that 75 speed with ball. So 8, 7, and 6, that give you a 78. So you want to go ahead and use the 3 cap breakers here And then you also want to use 3 cap breakers here to get an 86. So you have an 86 ball handle, and you will have a 75 speed with ball. So you have the Zach LaVine with the 86 ball handle. That's very, very critical. And then that will give you your 8 cap breakers to utilize right there. From that point forward, you can then start to utilize whatever else you want to. For me, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That 13 cap breakers right there, what does that give me? A 93 driving dunk. You already know I got to get that 93 driving dunk. So now I've used up 13 cap breakers here, and then I have 2 left over. Okay, now out of that 2 left over, you have an option. You can go ahead and get your 3-point shot to get the 83 to get that limitless. And then you can go ahead, or you can go ahead and get the 2 right here to get that 85, which will give you the silver on ball menace. And then of course, when season, next season 4 come up or whatever, then you can go ahead and use that extra cap breaker to get this to an 83. Okay, so that's how I use my 15. But if you're limited on a certain amount of cap breakers that you have, it's perfectly fine. Don't panic. I think the first thing you should do is just make sure you can dribble with this, because you're already gonna have a crazy name. I guarantee you there's a lot of people that's gonna come into on the mic and be like an under basket specialist. They're gonna think of something that's just like that can't jump, that can't dunk, that just kind of like lives under the basket, right? This is a catfish build, because this thing gets gold posterizer, it gets elite dunk on contact dunks, it can dribble, right? It can do a lot. And that's the beauty of cap breakers. Like I said, in this year, it's very difficult to have a quote unquote terrible build, because cap breakers can really bring anything to life. So what I kind of do is I kind of tailor again with my cap breakers that I have. So at the end of the day, if you are somebody that's going to be getting level 40 every season, this is going to be a good one, because there's room for 20 cap breakers here. Okay, because again, there's another one right here. You see, you can use these 2 cap breakers here, and this will give you an 80 offensive rebound, which will open up silver rebound chaser. You see what I'm saying? So there's another opening right there. Then you also have an opportunity to get an 85 mid-range shot if you wanted to, or you can get your pass accuracy up, right? Get a high 80s pass accuracy. You know, look at this right here. You can get an 80 driving layup just off 1 cap breaker, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can get a 92 with just 5 cap breakers. So that's huge. I didn't even think about that. The 80 driving layup will be big, because that will give me physical finisher on silver. So I definitely will look at getting that too, man. Like, so, you know, there's a lot that you can just mess around with this build and continue to build as the seasons go on. So just keep that in mind, man. This is another beautiful build, in my opinion, with the rare build name that you can see, under basket specialist. So y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Is your favorite old head Uncle Demi cooking with grease, man? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If your answer is yes, all I ask is please just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.